Thousands of years ago, in a fertile land between two great rivers, humanity began building the first true cities. This land was called Mesopotamia, meaning the land between rivers. It lay between the Tigris River and the Euphrates River, in what is now modern-day Iraq and parts of Syria. Here, around 3500 BCE, some of the world's earliest civilizations began to flourish. Instead of small villages, people started building complex cities with temples, markets, laws, and governments. One of the earliest and most influential of these cities was Ur. Ur was a thriving Sumerian city-state, located near the mouth of the Euphrates River. At its peak, it was home to tens of thousands of people, an enormous population for the ancient world. The city was organized around a magnificent structure known as the Ziggurat of Ur, a massive step temple that towered above the surrounding buildings. It was dedicated to Nana, the moon god worshipped by the people of the city. From the top of the ziggurat, priests performed rituals and ceremonies believed to connect the heavens and the earth. But Ur was not only a religious center, it was also a hub of trade and innovation. Merchants from Ur traded goods across vast distances, exchanging textiles, grain, and crafted goods for precious metals, wood, and stone from distant lands. It was also in Mesopotamia that humanity developed one of its most revolutionary inventions: writing. Using wedge-shaped symbols pressed into clay tablets, scribes created cuneiform, one of the earliest known writing systems in human history. Through cuneiform, people could record laws, trade agreements, literature, and religious texts. These innovations helped transform cities like Ur into powerful centers of culture and administration. But as centuries passed, new cities rose to dominance. Among them was the legendary city of Babylon. Babylon began as a modest settlement, but rose to power around the 18th century BCE under the rule of Hammurabi. Hammurabi united much of Mesopotamia under Babylonian control and introduced one of the earliest known legal codes in history. The Code of Hammurabi contained nearly 300 laws that governed daily life, covering trade, property, family matters, and justice. Carved into a large stone pillar, these laws were publicly displayed so citizens could understand the rules of their society. Babylon eventually became one of the greatest cities of the ancient world. Massive defensive walls surrounded the city, and grand gates welcomed travelers from distant lands. The most famous of these was the magnificent Ishtar Gate, decorated with brilliant blue glazed bricks and images of dragons and bulls. Babylon was also associated with one of the most mysterious wonders of the ancient world, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. According to ancient descriptions, these terraced gardens overflowed with trees, flowers, and flowing water, rising high above the city like a green mountain. Although historians still debate whether the gardens truly existed, the legend of Babylon's beauty and power has endured for thousands of years. The cities of Mesopotamia were more than just settlements. They were the birthplace of urban civilization. Here, humans first developed organized governments, written laws, large-scale trade networks, monumental architecture, and systems of writing that allowed knowledge to be preserved across generations. From the towering temples of Ur to the grand walls of Babylon, Mesopotamian cities shaped the foundations of the modern world. And even today, thousands of years later, their influence can still be felt in the way societies are organized, governed, and remembered.